everyone, my name is Carol Bayata and I'm going to talk to you about the animal migration related to the monarch butterfly. How this affects the world and how it is similar to human beings. The monarch butterfly is found in Australia, New Zealand, Canada and in other places. In Canada it has been known and studied. The monarch butterfly migrates in the fall from Canada to Mexico in the middle of October, but only half of its population can make it. This insect is much known for its classic color orange and black pattern, which is poisonous. The vein and margins are black. In the margins there are two series of white spots. This kind of butterfly has its cycle and it lives almost a month. As a caterpillar, it can eat more leaves and grow double of its normal size. There is another aspect about these bugs, in how nowadays there are more population than there used before. The interesting thing about the margins is how they return to the same place in 3 or 4 generations, which is under still research. The flight pattern appears to be inherited based on the combination of the position of the sun and in the sky, and by the antennae. This monarch butterfly is affected by the climate change, but also by the world animal migration, and another thing by the population and globalization. This situation is very similar to humans we have been traveling and walking around since our ancestors did 5.5 million years ago. As for today, scientists are still learning about these insects survive and how in studying the ADN, and it can help us human beings how we can survive in the future. Now I present you a short video titled Monarch Butterflies for the National Geographic channel.
The annual migration of North America's monarch butterflies is one of the great spectacles of nature. Each year, up to 300 million monarchs travel more than 2,000 miles from Northern America and Canada through a remote forest 200 miles west of Mexico City. But they are as fragile as they are beautiful. Sudden changes in their environment can mean disaster. A January 2002 rainstorm, followed with freezing temperatures, claimed as many as 250 million, almost 80% of the population, in the El Rosario Butterfly Sanctuary, just one of a half-dozen sanctuaries in the area. Their bodies covered the forest floor, giving off an unusual odor. Mike Quinn is a Texas biologist with Monarch Watch, an organization based out of the University of Kansas. He suspects logging, which has encroached upon these reserves, may have contributed to the kill-off.
Logging is right up to the edge of the colony, and logging opens up the forest and lets in the cold air, and the freezes penetrate into the forest, whereas an intact forest acts as both an umbrella and as a blanket, and that will severely protect the monarchs.
In the last few decades, nearly half of the woods the monarchs depend on in this region have been destroyed, primarily by illegal logging. The Mexican government, along with the World Wildlife Fund, has launched efforts to preserve what is left, offering to pay landowners to not cut trees. But the money is very limited, $18 for every cubic meter of loggable wood, not nearly as much revenue as logging generates. The 2002 storm wasn't the first to strike the monarch population, nor will it likely be the last. For the moment, millions of the monarch butterflies still take to the skies each year.